headed to a thrift store we're going to try and find some camping chairs at in a town outside of Albuquerque before we make our way to the area where the restaurant and the Sprouts is. And we'll see the sights as we go along. We're going to stretch our legs a little bit, give Vincent a quick break.
This is when you pull the Dale bag out. This is when Dale comes out. When we hit a populace over 10,000.
The populace in this city is not over 10,000.
I don't know.
Anyway, we'll see you in a little bit. Oh no!
Don't forget.
The whole enchilada. I just got a menu from them. The woman in there said that they don't do a lunch special, they run the same thing all day, that the prices recently just went up.
Oh.
But they also still have all the same menu items. So we're gonna go look in this Goodwill real quick since we don't need to rush to get a deal. And then we'll go inside of here.
Rush to get a deal?
And as you can see, our lovely Dustin has decided to grace us with a more thrifted fit for his excursions.
Pretty good.
Dustin and I are smashing this food right now. I'm really learning to slow down and savor every bite and moment. We both got enchiladas, mushrooms, spinach. I don't know what's in yours. I guess I'm already like that. But Dustin, being the smart one that he is, wanted to look at the weather again for where I'm trying to get us to. Makes it more interesting to think about the fact that I was having issues with the website trying to find a campground. Like it kept glitching on me. It's like, why won't it let me pick one? Maybe because you need to slow down, Teresa. But basically, we're at least, further west than he's ever been. But we looked up the Coco Nino National
really
Forest.
good time. We left
Yeah, that's true.
Virginia Monday
Monday night. Monday
at
afternoon.
6.
Yeah, at 6. And it is now Thursday? Look how much your life can change in a couple days. But I digress. So Dustin went on to the national, I don't know what website do you use for the weather. I never know which weather sites to trust. Yeah, he went to one on his phone. But sometimes our weather apps on our phone say completely different things. Yeah. But I looked up Coco Nino National Forest and it said flood advisory, flood warning. You did?
I caught that back.
So they're coming up with a plan. Of what we're gonna do. So we don't get flooded.
Flash flood warnings in Sedona.
But I'm not surprised that water is becoming a big thing we've been noticing on this trip.
Excuse me.
Have some dispensaries. So we've been getting the signs abound. I said it's also not surprising we've seen all the dispensaries, but also all the water topics that have been coming up. So we're gonna come up with a game plan, and I'll come back with you guys. But I wanted to record this because sometimes you make a plan, and it's not exactly how it's gonna go. And this is something I've been taught over and over again. Who does? So I'm bending, being flexible. I just wanted to get him to somewhere he could see the stars really well on a new moon. Maybe that's going to be before Arizona. So we'll see you after we finish eating and doing all our things. Dustin and I just finished walking around Sprouts. We've been learning so many things in the last 30 minutes, and I was like, I need to record so I can share this. First of all, he and I feel the need to walk around to work off what we just ate because we keep forgetting when you go out to eat at a Mexican restaurant, even if you like to make Mexican food at home, it's mostly dairy and cheese.
The new Mexican restaurant that we went to?
Yeah.
Wasn't that special?
It wasn't. And
Texas boy.
yeah, and so we thought, hey, when in Albuquerque, let's get some authentic. I felt bad that he had used dollars he worked hard for towards that. Because like I told you guys about the landscaping thing, at the end of the day when I get $100, it does not feel equivalent to the work that I just did. So to eat a meal like that and then to pay almost 50% of a work day, no way. No way. But anyhow, we are still grateful because we have money to eat food and go out when most people don't.
Yeah, not complaining about a full stomach.
No, but we're working off the dairy, moving our body because our prayer is about moving, hydrating.
Is this a thrift? This is a thrift store.
No, it's just a store, baby. It's like their version of TJ Maxx and Marshalls.
Okay.
But the original restaurant that Dustin had picked out, while I was watching videos about Oceanus while we were driving, I was distracted trying to watch my videos, and he had brought up, oh look, this restaurant, you can eat by the doshas.
It was an Ayurvedic-based restaurant.
And I didn't get to look at the menu. It was peruse it because it was so long. We should have stopped and made that decision instead of making it in transit. But I looked at it after. I was like, Dustin, I just learned something about us. You and I actually would really prefer to eat Indian-based food if we had the ability to prepare Indian-based food on a routine basis. We just have to learn how to cook Indian cuisine. Because it looked bomb. Then we went to Sprouts.
Yeah, it looked fire.
And hold on. I'll take a pause. We went to Sprouts. And as I'm walking in, look at my shirt. I love your shirt, this woman said. And I was like, who, me? Dustin's like, who, me? She's like, no, her. I was like, oh, thank you. So I thanked her, but I was just like, who compliments somebody on a plain green shirt? So we're walking around the store, didn't see too much. And then as we're going on our way out, Dustin was like, yeah, let's go talk to your people. What I should have communicated to Dustin was, I don't want to speak with them. I don't even, when I saw their table and their whole setup, I knew they were plotting. So he, turned this way to go talk to them.
I bleeded ourselves into.
So not only did Dustin spend some money that he maybe wasn't best spent, I potentially spent some money wasn't best spent because they said they were doing a fundraiser to give families help with the money that it costs children who die of cancer every year to support them for what insurance will not cover. That it had been started from this kid who had passed away of cancer. The family wanted to start a foundation. The placard he handed me was dirty. I was listening to how he was talking. I was getting all this information, but yet I still felt compelled to give him some money. So I gave him $6 because that was immediately what was visible when I opened my wallet. I was like, crap, I should have had a little side pocket. But anyhow, so I gave it to him, but then they kept trying to compliment me in between all of his talking. Oh, what are you guys' names? Oh, your name is so pretty. They kept targeting me. Oh, your name is so pretty. Oh, I love your tattoos on your legs. And I just was like, if me being in my highest me, I'd have been like, thank you very much. I don't have any money for you. Have a nice day. But me still being quickly like, oh. So I learned something. Dustin learned something. And now we're walking around to work off some calories that we shouldn't have eaten. And we're learning.
It to my chest.
We're learning to in your
my
throat.
Muscles.
We're learning and growing. So now we're gonna walk around this store. Bye.
Oh, we're walking in this?
Yeah, it has like houseware stuff.
Okay.
We are in Natural Grocers. I suppose I'll just talk to you right now
I like that.
while we're
Just to let them know that just research lutein.
lutein.
Lutein, it seems to combat or balance out the blue light exposure. So we're just learning about it. So we figured we'd bridge the gap with you.
Yeah, we share it.
Okay.
We're going through this Natural Grocers. There's a lot that's happened to us in the last hour that would honestly take a separate video to do. So I'm gonna do that.
You can fill the water.
29 cents. Oh yeah, they did say it was 29 cents a gallon. I saw that about the other one when I thought we were gonna stop at the one outside Sedona. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys about what's gone on in the last hour after we get somewhere to stop, and I can make a separate video for that. I'm just going around, and our goal is to get some stuff for camping, some produce we wanted, potentially some eggs, and then get on the road. So let's stay focused, Dusty Bun. It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know how.
Never in my life did I think I'd be recording a video at 6 o'clock in the morning, but here we are. Yeah. I think it's because we've been moving through so many time zones. My body thinks it's still a little bit, another time zone. But we have made it to our rest stop just outside of the Flagstaff Sedona area. So Dustin's going to see a lot of goodies today. He didn't sleep that well, so I told him he can just lay in the bed while I drive. And he said, we'll see. But I think we've already seen what's really going to happen.
As soon as I get up, I'm going to be up.
But a beautiful night's sleep for myself. There was a DJ in my dream.
Dustin was wearing a big ass crystal around his neck. It was nice. It was nice. I'll check in with you guys when we get there.